Hello. Hello. I'm good. How are you? Alright. Let's get started with the prettiest of news. Tashana, will Reggie text me back soon? Will Reggie text Tashana back soon, please? He is. This person will text you back, specifically flirting with you so that they could come over in here. Belle, is my ex-boyfriend O deeply in love with me? Is O deeply in love with Belle, please? He still stalks you, still cares about you, disappointed about something. It still feels like feelings are there, but he's hiding it. So yes. Make sure your name is in the front of your question. Mandy, is Alex coming towards me soon? Is Alex coming towards Mandy soon, please? Is Alex coming towards Mandy soon? He's fighting the urge to come towards you. Yes. 4 wands in reverse just showed that this person either had a breakup or is about to have a breakup. V, will end, break, no contact. Will end, break, no contact for V, please. Will end, break, no contact. This person is actually very curious about you, trying to move on. It feels like they're going to stay silent for a while, so that's showing a no. Dawn, is my ex Rob happy with the third party? Is Rob happy with the third party for Dawn, please? Is Rob happy with the third party for Dom? He feels like this is new love, new feeling of being chosen. He still has trust issues, and kind of is threatened by this person's independence, so no. Lisette, Christian is on his way to my house now. Did he drink alcohol before coming tonight? Did Christian drink alcohol before coming tonight for Christian and Lisette? Feels like he's hiding something, the star. Yes, this person did drink alcohol. Tanisha, will TJ reach out? Will TJ reach out for Tanisha, please? Will TJ reach out for Tanisha? Yes, this person's going to reach out to you very soon. He's tired of, like, letting his ego lead the connection. D, will G reach out to fix things between us? Will G reach out to D to fix things between them? He feels like the bond has gotten toxic and he's confused on what to do. He also feels like that you're done, so it's showing somebody just staying silent right now. Tessa, will Vince and I get back together? Will Tessa and Vince get back together? Communication about to come in. The lovers, yes, you guys are going to get back together. Tina, does D love me? Does D love Tina, please? Make sure we're still double tapping the screen. Sharing, liking. Yes. This person loves you. You could have known this person for a while. Octavia, will me and Nyjah communication get better? Will the communication between Octavia and Nyjah get better? You guys trigger each other's wounds. So with the 3 of Swords, it's kind of showing a no. You guys trigger each other. Tessa, is it over with Vince for good? Is it over with Vince for good for Tessa? Is it over with Vince for good? 10 of Swords, as of right now, there's an ending to the old dynamic. But with the World in reverse, it shows this person like still coming towards you. So no, it's not over for good. Adriana, will Mateo pursue me romantically after our meetup/convo we had today? Will Mateo pursue Adriana romantically after their meetup and conversation? He sees a deeper future with you, but also this pressure not to mess up. So yes. Whitney, is a guy coming towards me soon? Not a past person. Is a guy coming towards Whitney soon? Make sure everybody's double tapping the screen. There's 35, so we should be having more likes. The King of Cups is showing up here. Yes, communication with somebody online is about to happen soon. Jules, will I get a child this year? I don't really do pregnancy questions. Hello, Kylie. Sherry, does Jamuel see my socials even though I'm blocked on one? Does Jamuel see Sherry's social even though she's blocked? Well, this person seems to be thinking about you in their head rather than stalking you, but they are going to have the urge to soon. Leisha, RK and I done forever. RK and Leisha done forever. No, you guys are not done forever. He feels like he messed up between the both of you and is figuring out how to come back in without embarrassing himself. Jay, will my emotions even out soon? Will Jay's emotions even out soon? Feels like a yes. Your intuition is getting more heightened as well. Family problems and things triggered onto you or what's being revealed to you right now. Selena, is Omar regretting what he's done to me? Is Omar regretting what he's done to Selena? It seems like right now this person's running away from accountability. They're aware of it, but they're trying to justify it. Tiana, will I get married one day? Will Tiana get married one day? Will Tiana get married one day? Yes, the Empress. You're also going to have children. Not already. Tia, is this the end of Isaac and I? Is this the end of Isaac and Tia? There's swords. It feels like this person's going to try to come back in. But you seem more guarded and mentally done. So no. Jess, is Chase a good option? Is Chase a good option for Jess, please? It feels like this person, no. I don't like any of these cards that are coming out, so no. Will I get a call back from the Habitat Residence apartment soon? Will Crystal get a call back from the Habitat Residence apartment soon? Yes, you are. The place that you end up getting your apartment from, it seems like there's like blue. There's the color blue is significant. Sasha, would Jason leave me alone now? Would Jason leave Sasha alone now? No, he's still stalking you and holding on to you. This person likes playing mind games. Kenny, will I get promoted soon? Will Kelly get promoted soon? Yes, you're going to be juggling 2 different job opportunities. Mandy, does the Wick love me like I love him? Does the Wick love Mandy the way she loves him? The Death card shows a no. He's still stuck in illusions while you're wanting something real. That's why it seems like you're energetically chasing. B, will I bounce back strong from this heartbreak? Will B bounce back strong from this heartbreak? It feels like stalking is going to hinder you. Yeah, stepping into your worth. It feels like a yes. This person's going to reach out to you again. Rita, has my boyfriend ever cheated on me? Has Rita's boyfriend ever cheated on her? It feels like this person has looked at other options, thought about other options. Jeanette, will I be able to move on soon? Will Jeanette be able to move on soon? Yeah, the more that you work on and focus on yourself, the faster it is for you to move on from an ex. Sherry, will I be getting... I don't do pregnancy questions. Loop or Loopy. Will Santos move on from me? Will Santos move on from Loop or Loopy? It's going to be hard and triggering for them. But eventually, yes. Alright, I'm going to do like 3 more for yes and no's, and we'll get started with the paid. Sherry, I don't do pregnancy questions. Percy, does Quabe miss me? Does Quabe miss Percy? Yes, this person misses your feminine energy, the comfort between the both of you. I don't have a new Cash App. I did, but I canceled it. Pauline, will I get the money that I'm waiting for? Will Pauline get the money that she's waiting for? It's showing me a yes, but it's a little bit delayed. Kylie, will CJ reach out soon? Will CJ reach out soon for Kylie? Person still has love for you, but they're still toxic. Yes, they're gonna reach out. Alright, let's get started. Okay. Alright, the first person is Kaylee and Kaden. No contact. For Kaylee and Kaden, what does Kaden think I want to tell Kaylee right now? It says you changed my mind. I feel like this person has been thinking about you in a deeper, more romantic way. You've been changing his mind. This could be through your manifestation work, your affirmations, or whatever things that you're visualizing between you and this person. It says let's talk on the phone. It feels like this person desires you, but he doesn't know how to come towards you. He wants to talk to you on a deeper level. I don't know if I'm in love, but you got me hooked. It feels like he's attached to you energetically, emotionally, butterflies crushing on you. He's regained deeper feelings for you. It feels like this person has always had a crush on you, but now they're deeper. Love magic. So this is showing that your affirmation mantras are working. Twin flame. It feels like you and this person reflect growth and love towards each other a lot. That's why the connection feels triggering, almost as if the both of you are longing for each other, and feeling like this is your person at the same time. It says you're my end game. He definitely puts you on a high pedestal. He views you as somebody he could see himself being in a committed relationship with. For some reason, I'm hearing when he's older or when he feels like he's more mature. It says, I'm open to working on this. He wants to get to know you on a deeper level. He wants to talk to you. He talks about you. It says, I told my mom about you. So this person has brought you up to a feminine, maybe motherly figure in his life recently. What does Kaden think or want to tell Kaylee, please? For Kaden and Kaylee. It says, I'm tired of hiding my feelings. It feels like this person has always had deep feelings for you. They just hide it. They try to be sneaky about it. I know I hurt you. He knows that he's been dismissive or indirect before and it's made you feel some type of way. I'm not the same man that I used to be, so this is showing me that this person is changing mindset-wise. That's why in the beginning he said, you changed my mind. I don't want you to be happy without me. There's some type of obsession that they have towards you or some type of possessiveness that they have towards you. It says, it was my fault that I blamed you. He's the type of person who doesn't like taking accountability. That's why he walks away. He's kind of thinking if you're talking to other people or romantically interested in anyone else. You're not just attractive, you're real coward behavior. So he's telling you a lot of the times the reason why he doesn't step up or act in the ways that he should is because he's intimidated by you. He feels like you're not just what he wants physically, but you're also what he has to work towards. You'll never chase me. Felt like this person played mind games with you before, maybe ghosting, not texting as quickly to make you chase them. It says casual conversation incoming. So you and this person are going to see each other again, having some type of casual conversations to get the ball rolling. It says text me. I'm addicted to your presence. He really likes the way that you make him feel. He wants you to communicate with him about your plans, what you're doing. He likes being chased is what I keep hearing. What else? Kaylee and Kaden, please. What does Kaden think or want to tell Kaylee right now? For Kaylee and Kaden. It says you inspire me to be better. You reflect back to him who he could be. An older, more mature, more stable version of him. It says, I want to hang out with you. So this person's been wanting to see you, communicate with you. Maybe you guys have deep talks. It says water and oil. You and this person are more different than you know, but are energetically and spiritually tied to each other. It says, I wish I could turn back time. He feels like he had a lot of opportunities to come towards you romantically, make a bold move, but he hesitated. I'm not ignoring you, so he's emphasizing on the fact that he's not ignoring you. Maybe you feel kind of ignored, unwelcome, not desired by this person, but he's telling you that's not what it is. It says, I don't understand you. So instead of actually coming towards you, he kind of like watches you from afar. Distance. Yeah, you guys are at a distance right now. It says you're overthinking the situation. I feel like this card came out for you before as well. It's telling you not to overthink the situation and just live through it. I love you and you make me feel safe. This person does have deep feelings for you. They feel like you're somebody who brings safety in their life, but they're emotionally unavailable. In order to be with this person, it requires a lot of patience. Okay, the next person is Abigail and Xavier. All right. Talking back and forth, currently no contact. How do you think Xavier felt when me and him were on the phone together on Sunday? How did Xavier feel when him and Abigail were on the phone on Sunday, please, for Abigail and Xavier? He felt a lot of pleasure. He wants to talk on the phone with you more. This person finds your voice very attractive. He felt like there was some type of silence on the phone sometimes. He still feels like a bond with you, is what it's showing me here. He also felt like you withdrew a lot of what you wanted to say to him or being completely honest about your feelings to him. You wanted to play it cool. He definitely picked that up. The moon is showing up here. It feels like there was some type of nervousness in his energy to move this connection forward. Or I don't know if you're like wanting this person to make you his girlfriend, but he's hesitating. He's like worried about how that would look for him. I keep seeing like my stomach hurting. This person's anxious. He feels like you have feelings for him, but now you're hiding it more than flirting or being honest. He liked the conversation though. He's into your energy. He wants to have more conversations with you. 3 is significant here, so you guys could be talking on the phone again 3 days later. I do see you and this person talking back and forth, the 2 of Cups. There's definitely a lot of like tension, chemistry between you guys, but he's afraid to commit. This has nothing to do with you when it comes to the commitment part or other options. It kind of just feels like his own anxiety or feeling like, what if it doesn't work out and I hurt myself? But regardless, it feels like this person is coming towards you. He views you as the star, somebody who balances him out, brings him peace. And the Lovers, somebody who he doesn't forget. So I see more communication happening. The next person is Alex. My dog that passed away. Will I ever stop getting flashbacks on how my dog Mon Kiki passed away? It was something traumatic where I feel like I could have prevented it. Okay. Will Alex ever stop getting flashbacks on how her dog, Mon Kiki, passed away? Will Alex ever stop getting flashbacks about how her dog passed away, please? Yes, you are going to stop having flashbacks about these, especially as your family is forgetting it. It feels like the reason why you keep remembering it is not just the love that you have for your dog, but because everybody else is aware of it and brings it up so many times. The Magician is showing up here. Your life is going to drastically change. Maybe not like this year, but eventually. And that's what causes you to kind of forget a lot of things that happen in your childhood or your teenage, young adult years. It's almost like brand new city, maybe brand new country, brand new location. You kind of just forget a lot of the things that happened in the past. So yes, your guilt is also stemming from you feeling like you allow a lot of things happen without preventing it from happening. So yeah, I do see you mourning a little bit when it comes to this situation, but eventually letting it go and moving forward. You feel like you can't really go back into the past and fix it anyways. 3 of Cups. It's because other people bring it up or other people make you aware of it. That's what creates more anxiety and PTSD within you. Will Alex ever stop getting flashbacks on how her dog Mon Kiki passed away? Yeah. Once you stop blaming yourself, realizing that you couldn't help anyways, and to not listen to other people around you. This shows like family. Maybe you have younger siblings who keep bringing it up. The faster that you'll move on from the situation. But it feels like it's inevitable for you to move on anyways, because your life is gonna change. That makes you just kind of forget about your childhood. Not like you go through memory loss or something like that. You just have a completely different life. Lorena and Mariano. Married but in separation. Any significant dates for me and Mariano? Is there any significant dates from Lorena and Mariano, please? Any significant dates for Lorena and Mariano, please? This is going to be a new beginning in love. 17 is significant. May is significant. The 2nd of February is significant. February 14th is significant. The 5th of January was significant. Any significant dates for Lorena and Mariano, please? The 13th of March is significant. It just feels like confessions, closeness, and also clarity coming towards you on these dates. When you say he has been watching me from a distance, is it physically seeing me or through social media? Has Mariano been physically seeing Lorena or through social media? Looks like there's somebody that you're married to. He's definitely been stalking you. It feels like this is through social events that the both of you have been in. And also social media. The world is showing up here. Facebook could be significant, or Instagram is what it's showing me. It's in a place where the both of you have communicated and have followed each other for a while. You could have known this person when you were younger. The Lovers is showing up here. You're not moved on from him. He's not moved on from you. How will he tell me that he wants to be with me again? How will Mariano tell Lorena he wants to be with her again? How exactly is he going to say this? It feels like it's going to happen soon. 3 to 6 months is significant. It feels like it's going to come after a period of time when he feels like his finances are balanced. And when he feels like you're stepping into this 9 of Pentacles energy, finally getting over the connection, or your responses are kind of slow. It stems from anxiety and isolation. And him mentally overthinking about you, overthinking about the connection, feeling like he's losing time, feeling like he's losing love with you, and getting clarity that you're somebody who he obviously wants to build a legacy with, and somebody who he doesn't want to be afraid of anymore. The Empress, maybe you and this person talk about having kids as well. He just starts to reminisce about what he feels like he's going to miss out on and wants to try again in this connection. When will I hear from Mariano again? It's been a week since his last text, and he has never gone past the time frame. Give me an exact time frame for when Lorena will hear from Mariano, please. Give me an exact time frame for when Lorena will hear from Mariano. So he needs to have hope. The 17 is significant. You and this person are both healing. It feels like you should hear from this person within 2 weeks, is what it's showing me. One of you is healing. It feels like this Mariano person is going through a lot of like mental health things. Bipolar could be significant. He has never gone past his time frame for Lorena and Mariano, please. Yeah, this person still has love for you, but it is showing, since you're anxious, you know, you're getting readings, you're in your head, that turns into a physical manifestation because you're always thinking about maybe the time frame being short or things not working out for you. That creates deeper manifestation of you staying stuck in that loop. So it's telling you to stop overthinking. Maybe don't think about the negative things as much. You could be wanting to get pregnant here. Like, I see you being nervous maybe about your biological time clock or things along those lines. Your overthinking is stunting more communication, which is what you've been manifesting. So try to have faith in the situation if this is somebody that you want to be with, and not overthinking about the negative so much, like especially fear-based readings that you've been getting. All right, the next person is Vera and Nick for messages. What does Nick think or want to tell Vera, please? For Vera and Nick, what does Nick think or want to tell Vera right now? This person misses your presence. They've been reminiscing about the way that you smell. I want to understand you better. It feels like he's reflecting a lot when it comes to you guys' situation, staying silent. I only hurt because I love. He knows that like resisting communication with you or kind of being dismissive hurts you, but it's because he's trying to protect his own feelings from the feelings that he has for you. So it's a little bit toxic, but that's what it's showing. It says sometimes I need my space. So this person's purposely holding back from you right now, taking space from you. It says I like you. He's come to the conclusion that he likes you. You're somebody who he desires. It says, I really want to text you. He's like really, what is that called? Stopping this urge to reach out to you, make an impulsive decision and just text you and see what's been happening, but he's holding back. He feels this neediness towards you, clinginess towards you. It says, prove yourself to me. It feels like he's also in his ego right now, wanting you to be the one to chase, you to be the one to carry all the emotional burden. I pretend to be stronger than I am. It feels like emotionally this person has had some type of meltdown about you. I keep seeing him like talking in his head, feeling like played by you a little bit or confused. It says heal yourselves to heal your world. So you've been going through a lot of like karmic tasks, karmic connections, karmic things in your life, especially in 2025. It's telling you to really focus on healing your inner wounds. This could be self-worth, self-acceptance, self-love, self-validation. All of those play into one thing, but it kind of feels like that's what you've been seeking from this Nick person, or outside validation, and that's why they've been kind of rejecting you, so that you could heal these things within yourself. I don't know what future I want. It feels like right now he's conflicted, confused on whether to fully walk away or to come back towards you. It says they always come back. So it feels like this person is going to end up reaching out to you, coming back towards you, or planning something with you. It says happiness is going on you. It kind of feels like he's hoping that you miss him a lot and that you chase after him. It says what you want, I can't give you. What he's came to the conclusion about in this connection as well is that the deep connection that you want from him, he's not 100% able to give you. It says, are we done? He doesn't like how there's been silence and distance in that awkward situation that happened between you guys. I want to see you. He still wants you to drive towards him. Come see him. Come engage with him. What else? What does Nick think or want to tell Vera? You belong to me. So I feel like this person has realized that they have deeper feelings for you than they wanted to admit. What does Nick think or want to tell Vera right now? For Nick and Vera, what does Nick think or want to tell Vera? I know I broke your trust and I'll do anything to regain it. He knows that he's made you feel rejected, dismissed, unwanted. He wants the trust to come back between you guys again. The way that you guys' connection started, that's where he wants you guys to be again. Where you were obsessed with him, wanting his validation, doing things for him. What does Nick think or want to tell Vera right now, please? What does Nick think or want to tell Vera? Causing lots of havoc. He feels like going towards you right now will cause a lot of drama for him. Could be that situation that happened with the other guy. It says, I am quiet on purpose. Yeah, he's trying to make you stress out about him. Desire him on a deeper level and chase him. What does Nick think or want to tell Vera right now? He misses you, but he's not going to show it. It says, will I see you again? He's kind of worried that this could be like a permanent break. If I can't have you, nobody can. He's kind of like wishing bad on anybody else wanting you romantically. I try to hurt you by pushing away. This person feels seen by you. And I'll never stop wanting you. So he's still desiring you, but he's hiding it. It says I'm toxic. He's keeping it a secret, his desires towards you. Alright, the next person is Brittany and Justin for a channel.
knowledge or what he feels like he knows to do right now. It seems like he wants somebody more romantic or somebody more emotionally present. It says maybe a separation is needed for something stronger. He feels like maybe the both of you are.
So I recorded Brittany's while I was getting some water. The next person on the list is Abigail and Furman for messages. For Abigail and Furman, what does Furman think or want to tell Abigail right now? What does Furman think or want to tell Abigail right now? It feels like this person is a very private person. He's somebody who likes to keep his thoughts to himself, even from you. It says that P got power, so this person loves being intimate with you. Is one of the reasons why he doesn't want to let you go. He's addicted to you guys' physical interactions. It's a spicy time here. Maybe this has happened recently or is about to, but this person's been thinking a lot about that towards you. It says your distance is causing you pain. I don't know if you've had like a reflection moment, not necessarily walking away from this person, but realizing that maybe you shouldn't be as emotionally invested unless they're showing you equal effort as well. But he's not liking the distance between the both of you. It says, I love your hair. Could have gotten a new hairstyle, hair shape, whatever. I see like a guy going through a girl's hair, so he likes touching your hair. I love your energy. He feels like you're somebody who carries like rare energy to him. Somebody who is a mixture of fun, mysterious, chaotic, and loving at the same time. He loves how obsessed you are with him. Honeymoon phase. What else? What does Furman think or want to tell Abigail, please? I love making you my girlfriend. This person has been contemplating about that. Whether they should make you their girlfriend again or whether they want a girlfriend, but it seems like he wants to. It says I'm feeling happy right now. Whenever this person engages with you or is connected to you, they feel happy. This person feels like your energy is kind of a lot to handle. You could be somebody who naturally has a very like chaotic or addictive energy, which kind of drains him. Lucky star and very attractive. He doesn't want to let you go because he feels like you could have somebody better. He feels like you're someone who's very attractive, somebody who's drawn to on a deeper level. Unrequited love. He knows that he needs to show more emotional, like reciprocal. You know what word I'm trying to say. Like show emotions back to you the way that you are showing it to him. Instead of kind of like showing you love, telling you things, but not really playing it out the way that you want it to. What else? What does Furman think or want to tell Abigail right now? What does Furman think or want to tell Abigail right now? It says, I project past things onto you. This guy has a lot of like, I don't want to say trauma, but it feels like that. Like somebody who projects their negative energy onto others that are trying to love them. Almost like he felt unsafe in love or relationships and he projects that onto you. I want a relationship with you. The same way that you desire a relationship with you is the same way that he does as well. I see like a deep conversation happening between you and this person. Feelings aren't always my strength. He kind of finds it cringe to talk about his feelings. I'm going to leave the third party. This is thinking about potential futures or potential options in his head. What else? You're somebody who he can't move on from. It's so hard for him to like move on from you. What else? What does Furman think I want to tell Abigail, please? For Furman and Abigail. It says you are my greatest blessing. This person definitely sees your value. He sees your worth. He sees how you improve his life. He just notices you don't see it. It says I'm emotionally unavailable. He's more in protecting and planning mode rather than actually investing. This is why you feel like he's keeping you around rather than giving you more. Yeah, he has trust issues. It says I love you. So his love for you is still there. It's still deep. He cares for you more than just as a friend. I appreciate you, but he also feels like he has this mindset of thinking about real world and practical things rather than just his emotions. Like he said earlier, emotions are not his best strength. You make me want to try harder. You also make him want to grow. You make him want to match your level of depth. It says you're gorgeous. He finds you very, very desirable. I don't know if you have like, I don't know, red or black hair or mixed together, but this person finds that really attractive. You're my soulmate, no question. The way that you see through him and the way that you know him, he feels soulmate vibes. He feels the soulmate connection. And that makes him feel sure of you, wifey. This person could see like a future timeline where the both of you are married. I love your features and I love talking to you. He's very physically drawn to you and wants to keep you around. What else? What does Furman think I want to tell Abigail, please? It says let's go next level. So this person is going to ask you to be in a committed relationship again. To be in a relationship with him again. Alright, the next person is Victoria. For detailed question and messages. What kind of intention or effort do you see Niles having when he does come back? What type of intention or effort will Niles have when he does come back towards Victoria, please? Feels like this person stalks you digitally, energetically, revisiting conversations. When this person does come back towards you, he's coming in like energetically heavier, deeper. It feels like this would take some time before he comes back in towards you. It would happen when he hasn't found fulfillment or hasn't broken free from this idea of you being long-term or having long-term, being a long-term fulfillment in his life. Yeah, Three of Cups. It feels like he hasn't found a connection with anybody else in the same level that he has for you. He compares you to other people. He's been manifesting stability, trying to run away from this connection as much as he can, and he feels like he hasn't. So when he comes towards you, it comes after like surrendering to the connection, surrendering to his desires, being the one who doesn't hide his feelings and kind of expresses them. Yeah, it comes after a moment where he feels like he doesn't have to fix himself first before coming towards you. And it comes after a moment when he realizes like he actually has really, really deep feelings for you. So his intentions with the Devil in reverse is not to replay you guys' past dynamic, but to actually invest. The Emperor, show up more as a man and see if this connection is even worth investing in. The Hierophant, he's coming in more seriously. Maybe not too emotionally expressive, but planning to either ask you out, take you out, or commit to you some way, somehow. Yeah, this guy finds emotions cringe. But with the Lovers, he fantasizes about you a lot. He idolizes you in his head. So that's what's going to cause him to finally surrender to this connection. But I do see he tries to run away a lot before actually surrendering his ego and his heart to this connection with you. What does Niles think or want to tell Victoria right now? For Victoria and Niles. What does Niles think or want to tell Victoria? This is my other half. This is what the connection feels like on an energetic or soul level. As if you're his other half. This like deep soulmate type of connection. Our souls are connected. So you guys' souls are definitely connected. Both of you are attached and addicted to each other in ways that are not logically making sense due to both of you not knowing each other that deeply. Patience will make us stronger. Like I said, the situation requires a lot of patience and growth to actually stabilize into a relationship. He finds you very magnetic. He's magnetized by you. It says you're beautiful, not just your physical appearance, but your energy. You are like sunshine. You're somebody who he sees fulfillment with, happiness with, pedestalizes you, idolizes you. It says pay attention to me. He wants you to talk to him. He wants you to give him attention again, validation again. Yeah, it says, how could you love me if you don't love yourself? So it doesn't feel like this is coming from him because it's an advice card. But in order for you and this person to be together, remember it kept telling you something about healing, or there's something that you need to break in order for you to even be in a relationship with anybody that's healthy. And it feels like for you is self-love, but not just like the generic type of self-love. It's deeper than that. Almost like allowing yourself to be loved. You don't think you deserve that right now. I never loved anyone else like I loved you. So this person hasn't replaced you energetically, emotionally. You're still like a standard in his subconscious mind. The next thing it says is I miss our connection. He doesn't like how silent and distant it is, even though he's the one who caused distance and silence. Secret feelings and emotions. Both of you are carrying the same secret feelings and emotions for one another. Idolizing each other, but kind of like hiding it. You complete me. Whenever he thinks about his future, he visualizes a woman kind of like you, or even you. He feels like you complete him. I'm working on myself for you. He feels like he needs to be like very, very successful. King of Pentacles. Somebody who has a lot of stability before he even comes towards you. And this is the same wound that the both of you have. He doesn't think he's worthy of love until he's materially stable. And you don't think you're worthy of love until you're actually physically chosen. Yeah, I'm feeling stuck in my life. He's confused, feeling a little bit emotionally heavy. I want to reconnect. Still keeps fantasizing about you. Still keeps like looking back at you. You consume all of my thoughts. It feels very subconscious, but you do show up in his brain a lot because you're unfinished business. He never got to find out whether you had feelings for him or not, or how things would have played out. I want peace with you. I feel like you like me. He's confused on your truest feelings towards him, but he wants peace in this connection. He wants things, resolution. I keep hearing dream come true. So this person idolizes you. He feels like you're his dream come true. I love you. Stop question. So his soul loves you. I have genuine feelings for you. The more that he fantasizes about you and tries to run away from this connection, the harder he falls for you. So his feelings are real. You'll regret betraying me. It feels like this person's running away from being betrayed by you before you could, but it doesn't feel like you would anyways. Texting you casually, and I'll do better, I promise. So this person will eventually text you casually somehow, some way, after feeling like he messed up and should step up and make things right. Alright, the next person is Tiana. Did Ren and Jess lie to me about the car battery being out? If so, why? I thought they were my friends. I think I'm gonna have to cut them off. Did Ren and Jess lie to Tiana about the car battery being out? It's like you've been replaying the situation in your head a lot. Did Ren and Jess lie to Tiana? Feels like a yes. Why did they lie to Tiana about the car battery being out? Ren and Jess. Why did they lie to Tiana? Causing conflict. Why did they lie to her though? They didn't want you to have something or go somewhere. The Lovers in reverse. I don't know if it's your car that you're talking about or their car. It's not specific. But they didn't want you to have something or go somewhere. This is why they dismissed it. The Pentacles are showing up here as well. They didn't want you to have something or go somewhere. This is why they lied to you about the car battery being out. I'm just going to ask, should she cut them off? Should Tiana cut Ren and Jess? Should Tiana cut Ren and Jess? Feels like you're already emotionally walking away from them. The both of them are kind of blocking your stability. What do I have coming towards me? What does Tiana have coming towards her, please? What exactly does Tiana have coming towards her? A lot of your insecurities are going to go away this year. It kind of feels like you're still holding on to some type of betrayal or heartbreak that happened in the year of 2024 specifically. What does she have coming towards her? So your insecurities falling off, your confusion dissolving. King of Cups, somebody who is emotionally invested into you. Somebody who seems very stable financially coming towards you romantically. What else? You're going to be traveling this year. The Empress is showing up here. Be careful. I do see a physical glow up, but I also see potential pregnancy. What does Tiana have coming towards her? I keep hearing a new job, so you're going to be going towards a new job. Your Cups. It feels like you are around a lot of fake people, though. And it's because you entertain it, so the cards are kind of calling you out. Yeah, there's going to be moments of, like, isolation or you feeling like you took an L. But I do see, like, love coming towards you and also, like, material stability, like your finances growing this year, and also traveling, maybe traveling back home. I'm hearing like a place named A or has an A that could be significant for you. Oh, here's another thing the card said before I end your reading. It says that you don't listen to your intuition. This is why you keep running into sticky situations. So start like listening to your intuition more. Okay. The next person is Denise. Right now, as I continue working on stabilizing my future, finances have become a worry for me, especially seeing my friends get their career job lately. And now that I finished coding school, I'm considering applying for a project manager internship to start building experience. But I don't know if I should do that or just stay at my current path with my part-time job and continue to work on my app and content. Is it in Denise's best interest to focus on her app and content, or should she apply to project management internships to start immediately right now? Which one is better for Denise, please? Is it in her best interest to focus on her app and content, or should she go towards a project manager type of thing? Should she go be a project manager internship for Denise? Or should she continue on her app and her content? It feels like the app and the content make you feel more creative. You genuinely feel like this is going to make you money eventually. And you feel like it's different. You don't feel tied down to a boss, manager. You kind of feel like you could detach from it whenever you want to. And you feel like a lot of people are going to be proud of you and have subscriptions. Or should she do the project manager internship for Denise, please? It feels like this path kind of makes you feel a little bit sad, overwhelmed. Almost as if you're dismissing a lot of what you plan for yourself, your creative freedom. And because you're seeing a lot of your friends is creating a lot of pressure onto you. So which one should she do for Denise? Should she continue on her current path or go towards the project management for Denise? It feels like in order for you to continue on your app and your current path, you really need to be focused. You've been slacking a lot when it comes to that. When it comes to the project management job, obviously it's going to be more draining, but you will have more focus. It's telling you to focus on your current path rather than the project management one, because that opportunity is always there. But if you decide to slack off or kind of dream about it instead of actually putting in the work and making this app come alive, or making your content actually start creating your content, you're just going to be stuck in limbo. So, oh my god, this was not recording. No way. I'm gonna have to cut the clip. What time is it right now? I'm gonna have to cut her clip and send it to her after. Alright, the next person is Kaden and Kaylee. You mentioned he felt like he gave me the ick, and that's why he sometimes stays away. I think I know what it was. Does it feel like he's moving past that? Does it feel like Kaden is moving past the situation where he gave Kaylee the ick, please? With the justice, yes. Especially when the both of you have deep conversation. It was a situation that bruised his ego. He felt like he looked less manly in front of you, especially since you're a little bit older than this person. He was like, yeah, she's definitely gonna reject me now, so let me just get out of her way. In a way, the magician, he tried to recalibrate by creating distance and focusing on other opportunities in his life. The hermit, he went silent after this situation or this conversation happened between the both of you, and hid his feelings more. So yeah, he did definitely think he gave you the ick in the past, and that's why he acts the way he does right now. Is he moving past that, please, for Kaden and Kaylee? Is Kaden moving past this situation where he gave Kaylee the ick? Yes, he still remembers it, but it feels like he will move past it, especially when you guys see each other soon or hang out with each other. Seven of Swords. It's not that he thinks he made you uncomfortable. He made himself look like a boy, I'm hearing, and not a man. And he thinks that you saw a glimpse of that, and it hurt his ego. But yes, he is moving past that eventually. Okay. The next person is Cheyenne and Opie. Messages from Opie and messages from, oh my God. Dating. Okay, let's get started for Opie and Cheyenne. What does Opie think they want to tell Cheyenne right now? It says, I'm sorry I have commitment issues. This person wants you because you make him better, but he also overthinks this connection a lot, what it could mean for him, ways that you could trigger him, maybe even ways that you could leave him. It says new opportunities. He feels like you're somebody who brings blessings into his life, better opportunities, new opportunities. Don't make me chase. He wants to feel like the field is leveled between the both of you. He wants to feel like he's not working for you, but he could just have you. What does Opie think or want to tell Cheyenne right now? I try to get your attention. This person wants to be connected to you on a deeper level. He tries to get your attention often. Telepathy, thinking about you a lot, telepathically communicating with you, wanting to come see you, visualizing a future with you. You don't think I take you seriously. He feels like you definitely are romantically interested in him and you like him, but you don't take him too seriously. Almost as if you're guarded, but you're not investing or putting all of your eggs in one basket with him. He feels like it's because you don't think he's somebody who's actually invested into you. It says, let's hang out. This person wants to talk to you. He wants to communicate with you on a deeper level. He's split in two when it comes to you guys' connection. A part of him feels like he should distance himself from it because it would take a lot of work for him to actually have you. And another part of him feels like he should actually invest into this. It could turn into a lifelong connection. This is why you see a lot of wishy-washiness in his interactions with you. One day you're like, wow, he's so invested into me, I love this. And the next day you're like, why is he switching up? It's because his internal confusion is showing up in his external behaviors. My world is dark and empty without your love. He's noticed when there could have been a moment of separation, silence between you and this person, maybe 2 months ago I'm hearing. And during this moment of silence, distance, and separation, he noticed a lot of emptiness, a lot of burden, a lot of heaviness into his life. So he kind of associates you as that person who brings him peace. He loves the both of your chemistry. What does Opie think or want to tell Cheyenne right now? It says, our love is pure perfection. He pedestalizes this connection. Our love will improve. He feels like this connection could actually be built into something long-term. What else? selling a fantasy, wanting to be the version of himself that he feels like with you. This is why sometimes you think this person's not being 100% authentic. What does Opie think or want to tell Cheyenne, please? I observe you a lot. He studies you to match you. This is not necessarily like competition. It's more to match your energy. I'm smiling, but I'm hiding sadness. It also feels like emotionally and mentally he's gone through a lot of loss, mourning, sexual thoughts. This person's interested in you romantically and sexually. What else? What does Opie think or want to tell Cheyenne? This person knows that you don't forgive things easily. I need to be more real with you. He doesn't 100% open up about his past and his deep feelings for you. Unfinished business. He views you as that person who he wants but could not fully move on from. Yeah. Alright, the next person is Israel. What does Israel think or want to tell Cheyenne, please? What does Israel think or want to tell Cheyenne right now? Israel and Cheyenne. What does Israel think or want to tell Cheyenne? It says friends with benefits. I've never felt this way before. It feels like this person felt more intimidated by you than he was expecting. He expected the connection to be more casual, maybe like somebody that I meet up with and end up having a friends with benefits connection with, but you came off more serious and that intimidated this person. I feel unworthy of love. Yeah, he's somebody who wants to keep things very casual. He comes off as if he wants to be serious, but he actually is someone casual. I don't want drama. He wants peace with you. He wants like casualty with you. Nothing is set in stone. It will change. So it feels like however you guys' connection is right now, it could change depending on increased communication and seeing each other more often. I want you to chase me. This person wants you to seek for their validation because it makes them feel safer. I'm addicted to it. He's addicted to your energy, but not just that, fantasizing about you. This person could be a Leo or have Leo energy. I keep hearing big ego, so has a really big ego. What else? What does Israel think or want to tell Cheyenne right now? It says an advice card came out here for you that says, in order to receive what you want, you need to know what you want. So it feels like you definitely have a lot of options, some solid in your eyes, but you're still conflicted on what you want. I trust you. This Israel person feels like you're someone he could easily open up to, emotionally invest in, open up to. What else? He's coming off emotionally unavailable. That's why it seems like he doesn't miss you as much. You moved on from me. It feels like maybe the connection's been in limbo, a little bit stagnant. I want to marry you one day. You seem too serious for him right now. He's looking for a friends with benefits or a casual connection. I keep hearing casualty. You will hear from me soon. It's not over though. He does plan on reaching out to you. He does plan on keeping in touch with you. What else? I'm going to come see you. So I do see this person planning to meet you or planning a meeting between you guys. I keep hearing again. So maybe a meeting again. Harmony, peace, and balance. He notices that you're somebody who protects your peace a lot. Your energy came off very like, I don't want to say chaotic, but bigger. And it intimidated him. You came off serious when he was like surface level. What does Israel think or want to tell Cheyenne, please, for Cheyenne and Israel? What else does Israel think or want to tell Cheyenne? Yeah, there could be like a no contact situation or like not as much communication. What does Israel think or want to tell Cheyenne, please? Yeah, I can't offer you more. He feels like what you're looking for, he can't offer it to you right now. Date night, this person could ask you out on a date. He wants to have access to you. From interested in you romantically, but he doesn't want to invest in you right now. What else? What's this Israel thing going on? It's Cheyenne. I'm hiding things from you. A lot of his struggles. This feels like more... This person could be Muslim or have like a different faith to you. What else? Yeah, I want you to wait for me. He feels like he needs to work on himself before he comes towards you romantically. Alright, the next person is Deanna and Archie. Alright. For Deanna and Archie, friends, does Archie care about having a monogamous, loyal marriage? Does Archie care about having a monogamous, loyal marriage, please, for Archie and Deanna? He does. But he feels like he didn't choose the right person, or he didn't choose the person that makes him feel fulfilled emotionally long term. Instead, this person got colder towards him throughout the years, and the marriage doesn't feel stable. Like he wants to be desired and to feel like a man who's in a marriage or in a relationship with somebody who makes him feel equal, balanced, like a man. So no, he's moved on from that idea. This is why he flirts and communicates with you romantically. How long will it be before Archie moves on, since I put up boundaries of being just friends? How long will it be before Archie moves on, since Diana put boundaries of just being friends? It feels like he's already like mourning the loss of you guys' potential future. There could be another third party energy here, somebody outside of work. I'm seeing this person is younger, that he is focusing his energy towards right now to distract himself from you. So he is like moving on. 5 is showing up here, but his heart is fighting his ego right now when it comes to moving on from you, because he does have deep feelings for you. 7, 27 days, 27 weeks, 27 months is when he's going to stop fighting his ego and his heart. I actually feel like this person's always going to have deep feelings for you, but it feels like he's going to stop resisting the urge of like running towards you within 27 days, 27 weeks, or 27 months is what it's showing me here. What thoughts do Archie have of me setting boundaries with him and not letting him get what he wants? What thoughts does Archie have of Diana setting boundaries with him and not letting him get what he wants? He feels like there's a third party energy here. This could be the person that you're married to that made you get triggered and to set boundaries with him. He understands it. Like, he's not blaming you. He definitely feels like you guys are co-workers, friends, so the connection should be more casual, more social, rather than deeply romantic. A part of him is very angry about it. Another part of him feels like it's a sign that he should be more realistic and move forward. Like, it triggered an old wound onto him, but it also gave him closure that maybe this connection wasn't going to move forward anywhere anyways. But he thinks it's because of third party. Maybe your husband's a fire sign, maybe big ego, Leo, something along those lines. Got into the both of yours connection, especially since you mentioned him a lot, and feels like this person told you to put boundaries up with him. He doesn't think it just came from your own ideas. With the Lovers, he is respecting it, but he doesn't like it. What hidden thoughts is Archie hiding? What hidden thoughts is Archie hiding from Diana, please? What hidden thoughts is Archie hiding from Diana? Yeah, he thinks like your husband or whoever you're in a relationship or married to got in between you guys' connection. I keep hearing creep. You feel like sometimes he was creepy. What hidden thoughts? For me, this person's stressing out about this connection. Also, overthinking about it, especially at night. 9 of Pentacles. He feels like you're outgrowing him or you're outgrowing the company, which is why you're acting more casual and distant rather than closer. Yeah. I'm going to keep my feelings in check is what I keep hearing. He also feels like he's going to pull back a little bit emotionally so that you don't destabilize him or catch him off guard. So he's watching you. He's watching your every move. How will our friendship be when I leave the company? How will Archie and Diana's friendship be when she leaves the company, please? How will Archie and Diana's friendship be when she leaves the company? It feels like he's going to be kind of distraught about this. You're somebody who he romanticizes. You're somebody who he views as sunshine. And you're one of the people that he like goes towards, gets excited to go to work for. I can't wait to have a conversation with her, to see her. I've been thinking about her, things along those lines. His ego is going to be bruised for a while, but it feels like he's going to stay at the company. He's not going to have as much deep conversations with people, but he is going to be more focused. He's also going to be thinking about either retirement or trying to find another different type of stable source of income. So it feels like you guys' connection is still going to be there. I do see the both of you planning something, maybe during the weekends, like wishing each other maybe Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, things along those lines, but it's not as deeply connected as it used to be if he decides to leave the company. All right, the next person is Deanna and Archie. Messages. What does Archie think or want to tell Deanna right now? For Deanna and Archie, what does Archie think or want to tell Deanna right now? It says I kind of brag about you and you bring a lot to the table. This person views you as almost like a status or an aura type of person. You could be somebody wealthier, higher class. There's some type of hierarchy that he notices with you, which is why he pedestalizes you. If it's private relationship, this person still desires some type of private connection, private relationship between the both of you. He wants to have you emotionally. I owe you an apology. He feels like he's done some things or said some things that he shouldn't have in your connection, like romantically, maybe like talking about sexual things that you were uncomfortable with or flirting with you in ways that you didn't really want to, but he feels like he needs to apologize to you. I'll see you soon. He looks forward to seeing you more at work, seeing you at work. You're so rich. This person feels like you're financially stable, somebody who knows her worth, especially in like, what is that called? In like a very material sense. You're somebody who doesn't settle less for money or feels like you're going to find other sources. I pretend a lot. He pretends to keep up with you. He pretends to be on the same mental, material, social level as you, but it's a little bit different. It says, I want to win you over. He doesn't want to lose you. He still wants to be connected to you romantically, socially. Let's make love. He still gets these impulsive thoughts and feelings towards you when it comes to being intimate or having something intimate with you. What else? What does Archie think or want to tell Deanna, please? Prayer. Feels like this person is starting to be more religious, soul binding. He still feels a really deep soul binding connection with you that feels, I feel like you feel this too. It almost feels like burdening a little bit. I'm unsure about us. Now he's not sure if there's actually a future or like a secret future that's going to happen between the both of you. You're my main priority. He still thinks about you because his subconscious mind is used to replaying thoughts and feelings about you. You're acting different. He feels like you're not as close. I keep hearing social distancing, so you're acting socially distant. You're reacting in ways that don't seem genuine in conversations. Person could be a Taurus. He really likes your grounded energy, is what is showing me here. It says, please come back to me, and I'm not ready to let you go. He feels like you're moving on or detaching faster than he anticipated in this connection, and it's like breaking his ego. It says, you're not engaging with me. This person feels like you've been kind of like keeping your distance or not wanting to get him emotionally attached to you again. It says you're extremely attractive and an angelic disaster. It feels like you're somebody who brings a lot of peace, but also show him where he's lacking and where he needs to focus on. So he feels like you improve him, but also destroy the old version of him just by existing. He feels like you're somebody who's attractive, not just physically, but your energy is attractive to him. It says you make me feel something. And you make this person feel again. That's why you make him feel seen, which is why he's connected to you romantically. What else? What does Archie think I want to tell Diana, please? I don't want to fall for you. He's fighting his feelings for you hard. He wants to resist this connection because of your boundaries towards him. Mommy issues. It triggered mommy issues within him. Parts of himself that he hasn't healed. You're not like anyone else. That's why I'm stuck. He doesn't want to let you go because he feels like you're valuable. Somebody who's different from other options or other people that he's connected to, even outside of the work environment. Toxic cycle. And tell me how you feel. This person wants you to open up about how you feel instead of hiding your feelings. And you're giving up on me. I miss you. He wants to talk to you more. He wants to see you. He feels like you're losing any type of romantic feelings or attraction towards him. All right, the next person is Dash and Montez. Together. Dash, do you see me seeing Montez this week? Will he come over? Will Dash be seeing Montez this week? Is he gonna come over? Will Dash be seeing Montez this week? Is he going to come over, please? For Dash and Montez. It feels like you are going to see this person this week. Is he gonna come over? Yeah, he is going to come over. You guys are going to be spending time together. Communication is going to happen between the both of you. I also do see you asking this person about either their future plans or what plans that you guys have for each other. Is Dash going to be seeing Montez this week? Will he come over? Is Dash going to be seeing Montez this week? He's always working. Maybe this person like works excessively. We have the Hermit. There's some type of sleeping as well. So maybe this person's going to sleep over. I keep seeing somebody closing their eyes and sleeping. You question a lot whether this person still loves you. Queen of Swords. He feels like you switch up your emotions too fast. What is Dash going to be seeing Montez this week? Will he come over? Is Dash going to be seeing Montez this week? Will he come over? Yeah. Feels like you are going to be seeing this person this week. He is going to come over. There's some type of like sleeping. Maybe he's sleeping over. Things along those lines. This person is not sure what to do with you. Okay. The next person is Crystal. Myself. When you see me getting my own apartment, when is Crystal going to be getting her own apartment, please? When is Crystal going to be getting her own apartment, please? Feels like you're very disappointed with this apartment situation. Feels like a lot of the places that you've been applying to are not either responding or coming back to you quickly. It feels like you are going to be getting your apartment before March. A family member is going to be helping you here. This could be a father figure, older brother, cousin, uncle, something along those lines. The Magician. Blue is significant for the company. Blue and red for the companies that you end up getting an apartment from. What else for Crystal? When is Crystal going to be getting her own apartment? Yeah, it feels like you've been wanting this for a while and you're burdened and confused by you not getting the results that you want. Give me an exact time frame. Give me an exact number for Crystal. When is she going to be getting her own apartment? Crystal, please. Yeah, 17. The 17 of January is significant for some type of place, company. You finding that is telling you to listen to your intuition as you're searching. And I told you somebody is going to be helping you. This could be a family member, father figure, cousin, brother. There's definitely a masculine energy here. Before March is what I keep hearing. Is when you're going to be getting your own apartment. For Crystal, when is she going to be getting her own apartment? March 23rd is significant. Feels like there's something that you're stressed out about a lot. I keep hearing apartments.com, so maybe this place is apartments.com. Look over there. I keep hearing Zillow has scammers. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, with the around spring. Spring is March, I feel like. The next person is Amanda and Alex. Alright. Alex and Amanda. No contact. Did Alex text me from 219688 number? Was it Alex that texted Amanda from the 219688 number? Was it Alex that texted Amanda from the 219688 number? Yes. It feels like this person wanted to communicate with you in a sneaky way to see if you were going to pick up rather than showing their face in general. He wanted to see if the situation was over, if there was going to be some type of reconnection or some type of private conversation. What else? Was it Alex that texted Amanda from the 219688 number? He was thinking about you a lot. Feels like he has to do this in secret to save his ego, but also maybe this person is either married or committed elsewhere. Yeah, he did this impulsively out of missing you, not wanting you to emotionally detach from him, and feeling like you guys haven't had a conversation in a while. Will Alex contact me this weekend or when? Will Alex contact Amanda this weekend? If not, when? Will Alex contact Amanda this weekend, please? If not, when? Person wants to socialize with you, see you. Is he going to contact Amanda this weekend? Communication is about to come in within 2 weeks, is what it's showing me. It feels like this weekend he's showing up here as the King of Swords. This person could be married or in a relationship with somebody else, because I do see a heavy third party Queen of Swords energy showing up here. He's torn between you and another person. Hasn't moved on from you, but isn't fully fulfilled with that person. Ten of Swords. Give me an exact time frame, please. When is Alex going to contact Amanda? Give me an exact time frame for Alex and Amanda. When is Alex going to contact Amanda? Yeah. Less than a month is when this person is going to reach out to you. Within a month. Hi, I didn't receive your reading. Can you resend it?
When you see me.
That's weird. Let me know if you got it now, because I just forwarded it back. Alright. The next person is Andrea and Brian. Alright, for Andrea and Brian, friends with benefits. How did Brian feel running into each other on the road? How did Brian feel when him and Andrea ran into each other at the road? King of Pentacles, he wanted to seem as if he was somebody stable, had a lot of things going on. He immediately felt like some type of anxiety coming inside of him, and he wanted to recalibrate by either driving faster or not wanting to seem bothered. This person knows that a conversation has to happen between the both of you, and he's been dodging that. He's been trying to stay busy, distracting himself from having that conversation. I don't know if you told this person what are we, or if you told them about a third party or them going towards another third party, but he doesn't want any drama or competition. He just wants to keep things casual between the both of you. He feels like going deeper is going to create heartbreak, but the love is mutual. You both do want each other on a deeper level. How did Brian feel running into him and Andrea at the road? How did he feel when him and Andrea ran into each other at the road? Yeah, nervous. I keep seeing like somebody immediately having those deep butterfly feelings, or that nervousness, that anxiety attack. This person feels like he owes you something, either an explanation, a deep conversation, or maybe a deeper level of commitment. 5 of Wands. He feels like there's some type of drama or confusion between you guys right now. What is his current energy? Will he reach out soon? What is Brian's current energy towards Andrea? What is Brian's current energy towards Andrea, please? Feels like this person's in a pause right now, watching you from afar but staying silent. He's been thinking about you a lot, wanting to come towards you. You could see this person during the weekend. Maybe not this weekend, but during a weekend. He's kind of feeling heartbroken about the situation. You're somebody who he wants, but he feels like he can't easily have. There's something forbidden about your love. This is why when he sees you reaching out to him, he kind of like takes a while to respond, or gets these like weird, anxious, or I'm overthinking about what people are going to think or how this is going to play out feelings. He wants to keep you around. His current energy right now is missing you, wanting to come see you, and holding back from exposing how much he desires you. What else? Is he gonna reach out soon? Is Brian going to reach out to Andrea soon? Is Brian going to reach out to Andrea soon? Yes, you guys are gonna see each other soon. King of Wands. You feel like he's somebody who broke your heart because you're emotionally invested and he seems emotionally detached. Yeah, he's gonna reach out to you soon. But I will say both of your feelings are mutual. He's just like kind of downplaying it and suppressing it, and you're feeling it on a deeper level because you feel like he's playing hard to get. So you're gaining deeper feelings. While his feelings have always been deep, but he's suppressing it. Yeah, Hermit. Alright, the next person is Tashana and Reggie. Situationship. How will things go with my current job? Will I get a better one soon? How will things go with Tashana's current job? Is she going to be getting a better one soon? Tashana, please. How will things go with her current job? You feel like your current job pays the bills, but it feels very isolating, burdening, and you feel kind of suppressed, almost as if you deserve better. I keep hearing suppressing my power. Maybe you have managers, people in power who don't make you feel supported, is what it's showing me here. So it feels like you are going to be leaving this job soon. The time frame is also showing up here as 8 months. Maybe within 8 months you're going to be wanting to go towards another stable job. I keep hearing ignorance, so you feel very ignored in this job as well. How will things go with Tashana's current job? Will she get a better one soon for Tashana? Yeah, I keep hearing 8 months, so it feels like within 8 months, you're going to get a better one. I keep hearing her leaving this job depends on how she plans and what she thinks she's worth. So you could definitely get a better job based off your self-concept. If you feel like you could work in like a, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is showing up here. So you should also be getting another raise, promotion, something along those lines. The Strength is showing up here. So as I was saying, I keep hearing she could get another job based off how she applies. So this could be like maybe your resume or what things you write on your resume, and also what she thinks she's deserving of. So maybe going towards higher end jobs, things along those lines. Other than that, I just see more in like a limbo. So the decision depends on you, but it does feel like you're going to be leaving this job soon though. 8 months is significant. Do you see pregnancy this year for me? Is there going to be pregnancy this year for Tashana? For Tashana, please. Is there going to be pregnancy for Tashana this year? You're still waiting on this ready person to commit to you on a deeper level. Is there going to be pregnancy? I do see you having like some type of pregnancy scare. Talking about pregnancy. Let's keep seeing. Is there going to be pregnancy for Tashana this year? For Tashana, please. Is she going to be pregnant this year? Is Tashana going to be pregnant this year? You're going to see somebody around you pregnant. Maybe this a sister, cousin, friend, something along those lines. It feels like you're going to be having a conversation about it with this person. Yeah, the Devil and the Empress is showing a yes, but somebody's fighting it. Maybe this person that you decide to have a child with doesn't really want it or feels like it's too soon. But yeah, you're gonna have a pregnancy scare, and this shows an actual pregnancy here. Let's confirm one more time. Is Tashana going to get pregnant this year? Is Tashana going to be pregnant this year, please? For Tashana, is she going to get pregnant this year? Is Tashana going to be pregnant this year? The sun is confirming a yes. It's heavy on the pregnancy scare side though. Alright, the next person is Michelle for a channel. Michelle and Kevin Ling. Okay. Oh my god. Not me getting that notification about not using the background anymore. Alright, let's get started on a channel message from Kevin Ling to Michelle, no contact. The first thing he said is, I feel like I need to walk away from this, but I still view you as my happiness. So this person has been convinced by other people. Like, you guys have always had like a very magnetic lovers connection with each other. But he's been convinced by other people and his own fears that it's better to walk away from this situation. It's better to walk away from you, even though you make him happy, because he has a better or quote unquote brighter future elsewhere or in another place. So he's running away from responsibility, duties. I do remember you told me something about a baby between you and this person. It says waiting and watching triggered that you're not chasing. So I keep seeing somebody watching you. This person is stalking you either on social media, somewhere digitally, or just trying to gather information about you. He knows more things about you than you know. He's kind of upset, triggered that you're not chasing him. He thought you were in a vulnerable position where you would want to seek for his validation, where you would be desperate for more communication between the both of you. It says the bond feels too serious. So what scared him was how serious the connection seemed to be going. He felt like marriage, having more kids type of vibe, and that freaked him out. So he basically wanted to push you away. I regret a lot of what I said because I was pushing you away. It felt like this person said some harshful words, things that cut, things that he didn't truly mean, but said in the moment because he was afraid. He wanted to feel like he was in control and felt overpowered by your emotions and some type of duty that he felt like he had. It said you seem stable and detached, and it's intimidating me. He keeps stalking you because you seem to be unbothered. Maybe you aren't unbothered, but because you're not chasing him, reaching out to him, or checking for him deeply in the ways that he wanted, he feels like that's weird to him. It's intimidating him. What type of power have you stepped into that made you feel as if you don't need him, or maybe detachment is the right move for you as well? It says wanting to come towards you, manipulative. When he said manipulative, I don't see like this person wanting to hurt you or wanting to say things that hurt you. It just kind of feels like he wants you back onto him again. He wants you interested in him. So I do see like love bombing, him reaching out to you, trying to love bomb, him reaching out to you, trying to guilt trip, like maybe conversations such as, wow, like, so you're really just going to leave me out in the cold and not allow me to, I guess, see my child, things along those lines. Like, that's just an example, but wanting to guilt trip you into being emotionally invested into him again because he wants that. It says I'm still holding on to you, working on myself. Another part of him feels like he is not in the phase of his life where he wants to be ready to commit to you fully or to offer you real stability. I feel like that's an excuse for him because he's running away from vulnerability, but he's holding on to you in secret, stalking you, watching you, feeling like he has you, being nostalgic about you, but still working on himself, focused on his life, and kind of like choosing his quote-unquote own path. It says I still stalk you. This person stalks you on social media. Could be other friends' social media, some way, somehow. But he's watching you, and you're showing up as 9 of Pentacles. Somebody doing her own thing, minding her own business, and living her own life. And for some reason, it's triggering, intimidating, and making this person feel left out in the cold. I don't want to build a family yet. He feels like you're looking for something serious. You're wanting something serious. This could be about this baby situation. But he feels like that's too chaotic for his current life or what he's comfortable with. In order to be with you now, it comes with the cost of his old life and his old beliefs and the things that he wanted to hold on to. That's why he didn't fully end this connection. Like, he's still holding on to you. But he isn't going towards it quickly. All right, the next person is Christian. started for Crystal. Kristen. Did the bartender post a pic to try and bait me to get a response out of me? When I originally followed, he had nothing up. Did the bartender post a pic to try and bait Kirsten or get a response out of her? He wanted you to think about him. He wanted to stir up drama into you. 9 of Cups. This person feels like he looks physically attractive. So you're somebody who's going to want him romantically on a deeper level due to seeing him. Yeah, the Emperor. This was his way of trying to get emotional validation from you. King and Queen of Pentacles. Trying to make you feel desired, attracted to him. Queen of Swords. 10 of Cups. He did this so that you could respond to it or be attracted to it. His thoughts and feelings as of now that we're no longer work together or have seen each other. What are the bartender's thoughts and feelings now that him and Christian don't work together or see each other? The Page of Cups. He misses talking to you. He misses flirting with you. The Death card. He misses the whole area, but he feels like he's in a better path or in a better material, financial location. He feels left out in the cold by the other place that that he used to work at. Page of Wands is showing up here. He plans on visiting. It feels like specifically towards you, the Emperor is showing up here. You're still somebody who he desires. You're still somebody who he's romantically interested in. Somebody who he wish he got to know on a deeper level. And somebody who he kind of feels a little bit of loss for. This person has a lot of physical desire for you. 10 of Cups. Pentacles. It feels like there's 3 girls in that location that he was interested in. And you're one of the 3 is what is showing me here. So he hopes there's an opportunity for you guys to get closer, but he's not too distraught over the silence and the distance. Why does John try to keep me around and manipulate energy so I won't move on? Especially knowing he doesn't want me now or is capable of doing right by me. I feel like I'm being held hostage by his energy. Why does John keep trying to... Like, what does he actually want from Christian and her energy? Even though he's not committing to her. For John. He's definitely holding on to you energetically. It's your feminine energy and your abundance that this person is attracted to. The King of Cups. He always envisioned a certain future with you, but feels like now you've switched up. Now you're not as romantically interested in him. Yeah, the 7 of Cups in reverse is showing up here. He views you as the star, somebody who brings light into his life. Whenever you're in his life, whenever he's attached to you, it's almost like blessings happen for him, or he feels more successful is what is showing me here. I keep hearing spiritual husband, spiritual wife, so this person could be spiritual, but he views you in that way. Like you're somebody who brings more success to him and somebody who brings him higher manifestation power. I'm so fed up of this cycle with him, and I'm wondering when will it stop. I'm never going back, so he needs to give it up. When is the cycle between Christian and John going to stop, please? It definitely feels like very past life coded between you and this person. When is the cycle between Christian and John going to end? Once you stop tolerating it is what is showing me here. So this person is not wrong. You guys are definitely married in a spiritual sense, like, you know, spiritual husband, spiritual wife, type of thing. 3 of Swords. It happens when you finally move on from the heartbreak that he caused you, the resentment. You need to let go of the resentment. And it feels like it's a certain thing within yourself that allows you to finally heal and cut the cord in like a spiritual sense. 10 of Pentacles. You wanted this person to desire you as a wife, so maybe chosen. You don't want to be chosen by him anymore. You could start saying that you choose yourself, or you allow others to choose you now. You want to be unchosen by him, things along those lines. That releases you from this karmic cord. Any general messages at this time that I need to know? I kind of feel a little defeated lately. Any general messages at this time for Christian, please? Yeah, you're showing up here as a 5 of Pentacles. You feel like you have a lot of loss. You feel kind of like lack energy. It's telling you to open your emotional field. You've been guarding your heart in order for your blessings to come in. Yeah, feminine energy. You've been in survival mode, girl. Yeah, and this guy stole your heart, your manifestation abilities. That's why you've been feeling defeated. Whenever you're in love with him, whenever you're romantically attached to him, things move like very quickly for him, and he knows this on like a spiritual level. So it's telling you that you need to open your heart chakra again, and move on from some type of heartbreak that you've gone through, as easy as that sounds. Yeah, Judgment. You've definitely been going through some type of karma. I said this in your reading before, but it feels like you've been going through some type of karma. You need to open your heart chakra, feel your emotions again, so that you can stop being in survival mode. I sent in and paid through Venmo. When was this? Today? Are you Crystal Guerrera? Did you fill out the list? Did you fill out the first list in my bio? When did you send it? Jasmine, is she the last one on the list? If so, I could do hers 8:30. Could you tell me which one her list number is? She's gonna check for you. All right, the next person is Nora. Will I have a date on Valentine's Day? Will Nora have a date on Valentine's Day, please, for Nora? The Magician is showing up here. So, yes, it does feel like you are going to manifest somebody romantically interested in you. You still carry a lot of blockages and insecurities when it comes to your romantic life. So, this seems like somebody who you're having a talking stage with rather than somebody that you're dating. Yeah, somebody that you're talking to. This person could be associated with your current like social gathering right now. Maybe a friend that is romantically interested in you, a coworker that's romantically interested in you. He doesn't seem detached about his feelings for you. So yes, it also feels like you are going to be receiving some gifts on Valentine's Day. You mentally spiral about your love life a lot. Like you're really sick and tired of either being single or feeling like you haven't found your truest person, 7 of Swords, but it's showing that you're emotionally unavailable. Yeah, you're not exactly as emotionally available as you think you are, and you really haven't been seeking or dating as much as you think you have. You've been trapped in fear and feeling the need to work on yourself constantly to be worthy of a relationship or a connection. Yeah, but a romantic connection is coming towards you. A lover is coming towards you. And it does feel like you have somebody romantically involved with you for Valentine's Day. Yeah, you have not walked away from a lot of things in the past. Your energetic field is very clogged, is very crowded right now. Insecurities. That's why you've been overwhelmed when it comes to your romantic life. I don't see your sheet, Crystal. My list is closed for tonight. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, so my list was way too long today. I should have been hopped off. Alright. For Vera. Crystal, if you're still in here, you do need to resend the sheet because I don't see yours, and I'm gonna have to do yours in the morning because my list is closed. It was too much. Anything I need to know in general, just about me. Anything Vera needs to know in general, please. Is there anything Vera needs to know in general? It feels like you've been moving on. There's a masculine energy here who's been having a lot of thoughts about you, stuck in illusions about you. He views you as somebody who he desires, but somebody who brings like more drama, passion, and addiction towards him. Three of Cups is showing up here. He's intimidated by either who you're with or what you're around. Ace of Cups, you're attracting new love in your life. It also feels like a family member has been wanting to reconnect with you, so you should hear a conversation about that. Judgment, you're still going through karmic cycles when it comes to your love life for some reason. Anything Vera needs to know in general, please? Anything Vera needs to know in general. Yeah, your standards are getting higher. You've been self-abandoning yourself for the last 3 years, I'm seeing, and in order for you to regain your happiness within yourself and within your environment, the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles, it feels like you finally need to take your power back, and this is through boundaries, not communicating with others, and Queen of Cups, finally feeling your feelings instead of suppressing them and walking away from things and people that make you feel like you're abandoning yourself more. This includes this King of Pentacles. Yeah, you also feel like there's not a lot of romantic options out there for you, or you've convinced yourself that there's not a romantic options out there for you. Like this is an ongoing manifestation, an ongoing assumption that you've had since you were like younger or when you had kids is what it's showing here. It's telling you to kill that belief because it's what's been making you attract emotionally unavailable men. The Death card. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, like you're somebody who's very magnetic. You're somebody who's desired, but you don't fully see your own worth. Page of Cups. You are going to have like different options soon. Yeah, Three of Cups. I keep seeing somebody focused on their kids. Six of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. It's telling you to take your power back. So that's what you're doing by having boundaries and being fed up emotionally. All right. For Denise and Douglas, exes and separation. I've deactivated my Instagram to stay away from his friends and stay off the grid. Okay. Let's get started on a channel from Douglas to Denise. Exes and separation. I've deactivated my Instagram. So the first thing Douglas said is, I want balance, not an ending between us. It feels like this person is craving more peace, more harmony, more communication between the both of you. But he feels like it's kind of like stagnant. There's no contact. It kind of feels like the both of you, this is an ending, not just a pause between the both of you. I keep seeing this person looking back into different memories. I don't know if swings or something that you and this person used to go on, maybe like a park or something. But he's missing your presence and kind of like mourning the connection. I keep stalking you and competing with how you're moving on. A part of him is stuck in ego when it comes to the situation, competing with how flawless it just seems like you are now, competing with your glow up after the breakup between the both of you, and competing with your silence. He's wanting to have the upper hand, seeming like the one that actually did better after the split up. He's operating from a lot of insecurities when it comes to you guys' breakup right now. I feel like you walked away from me and it's causing me burden. This person expected you to emotionally orbit him, whether it's reaching out, chasing, or trying to get information from him some way, somehow. But instead you seem to be at peace with the distance and the silence, even though it doesn't make you happy. To him, that's causing him a lot of burden, because the biggest fear he had when he broke up with you was that eventually you were going to leave him, be happy elsewhere, and that he wasn't enough. So you moving on, as you should be, is causing him burden. It's making him feel that wound of, she was better off without me anyway. I'm not sure what path to take towards you after this ending. This is why you keep feeling this person pulling on your energy. He's kind of stuck in limbo from wanting to rush towards you impulsively, or wanting to take slow, practical steps towards you. It feels like in the whole channel, he didn't really want to just move on and act like you don't exist. He plans on wanting to come back some way, somehow. He just doesn't know how. So this lets me know the breakup between the both of you was very impulsive, and he regretted it right when he did it. But to save himself, he just kept going with it. It says you seem to be moving on easily, and I'm jealous. Maybe you have, followed other people. This person thinks maybe there's like other romantic interests in your life. He's jealous of how easily unaffected you seem by him or this breakup, but he doesn't know that you are thinking about him. Underneath it says, I'm still attached and obsessed, just refusing to see it, show it. This person could have either a fake account, stalking you somehow, some way. He definitely has like tabs on you, but not just that, wanting to know how you're doing. This is re-watching conversations. I don't know if you and this person shared locations, but he's still living in the past while pretending to move forward into the future. Still obsessed and attached. He just has it under control. Your independence make me feel like I fumbled. Your independence meaning your self-sufficiency, your freedom, your ability to just keep moving forward without him. It makes him feel like he fumbled. Maybe you are somebody that I misjudged. Maybe I shouldn't have acted so impulsively. Maybe you are significant and important in my life. Maybe you were that 10 of Cups, that person who I see and end all be all with. It says, I see you in my internal future. This person feels like they need to apologize to you. They still see you in their immediate future, their long-term future. I don't know why I wrote internal. He still sees you in his long-term future, meaning he sees long-term commitment, long-term stability. This could include housing, children, meeting families, things along those lines. He feels like in order for him to reconnect with you, he needs to apologize for something, maybe something he said, something he did, how he acted impulsively. He feels like he broke your heart for sure while trying to protect his, but it broke his as well. It says, feeling like you'll reject me, but I can't stop watching social. He's wanting to be more social, because he thinks you're being social right now. He's wanting to distract himself socially. He feels like if he comes towards you, you'll reject him. Like he's rejecting himself through you right now. That's why he's acting in ways that you didn't really predict. And he hopes things move forward. This person's manifesting you by constantly thinking about you and comparing himself to you based off how fast he thinks you moved on. Alright. We will continue this live tomorrow, either at 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys tomorrow.